Hey kids, it's another one of these gimmick table things where I show off a controller of sorts, and anyways, so imagine some of you know what this is. This is a turbo pad for the TurboGrafx-16. I only have one of these because it only came with one, the one that I bought like a couple years back, and a game or two and possibly some other thing, but that's besides the point. Anyways, it's a nice little gamepad, I think, typically speaking, stock little gamepad thing, and the fact that it comes with like turbo switches, which is nice and convenient for like them shmups that people like, that the TurboGrafx is a haven for, pretty much. Now, the one drawback with this controller is that the cable is not that long. So I've been on the market for something that's a little longer, and without having to go for an extension or anything like that. And then I came across this little thing, the another Hyperkin product, the Specialist, a premium controller for TurboGrafx-16. Yes, premium, because you gotta have the word premium in there to indicate a quality product. He lied. Anyways, it says quality. 10-foot cable, which is a big selling point for me, and let me tell you that much. And comfort, limited warranty information, and don't make a big deal over the logos, because there's no sad onion to be found anywhere. But you got some sales pitch in back to you. Used included. Oh, and it comes with an adapter for the PC Engine, which is completely useless to me because I don't have a PC Engine. Anyways, I'll attempt to. Oh, there goes the resale value. Fuck it. Shit's going in the bin anyway, so I might as well just, like, whatever. Another one of these live well cards. Cool. Let's toss that aside. Well, I'll say this much. You're not going to complain about the amount of cable, because that's a lot of cable. This is the adapter for if you want to play this on your PC Engine, which again I do not have, so not something I'm going to use, but I'll probably keep around anyways, because you never know, right? Anywho, let's take a look at this thing. Slightly weighed down because of the cable, but whatever. It's not bad, actually. Buttons are nice and clicky. The select and run buttons are pretty good. The switches they make a nice clicky noise and shit like that. Yeah, you know what? I'm not gonna complain about this. This is not bad. It's not bad at all. And the D-pad's, the D-pad's about as good as the one or the other one, I think. Let's actually fetch the other one. Think about it. Nice little bit of compare and contrast. Roughly the same size, actually. Yeah, it's like, I don't know. At first glance, this looked a little bigger, but second. I mean, you know what? They did a nice job in trying to like match the layout. I think like the Specialist has everything a little more inwards. It's like the D-pad's a little closer to the edge on the turbo compared to this here, and this is a little more clicky. So, hold on. Yeah, this goes a little inwards. One of the things I don't like about the... Yeah, because you know, the old D-pads had like a bit of a pivot, so you could press it in the middle and it's like it only goes down slightly, where this goes all the way. There's no pivot or anything like that, so it's kind of a pet peeve that I have with a lot of D-pads on these modern classic controller type things, but hopefully that won't be an omen for things to come, or whatever the case may be. So I don't know. Anyways, if this works about as well as this thing would, or at least approximate to it, I'll be more than satisfied. If nothing else, this has very less to do than the Ranger did, which was to combine two things into one, and it only did the one thing right, and the other thing, well, go watch the other thing if you want further details on that, shall we say. But yeah, I'd imagine this goes in like then I suppose, I suppose, or is it like okay, here we are. So yeah, so a little dongle thing for your PC Engine. Again, if you have one of those lying around, but since I don't, this goes into the spares. I don't know if I should even bother with some sample footage, but excuse me. Sure, why not? About a minute's worth, I guess.
So here's the part where I'm supposed to show off some sample footage and talk about the controller and what makes it special, except there isn't really much to say about this one. It is a TurboGrafx-PC Engine gamepad. It's pretty comfortable, feels quite sturdy, and is fully functional. I want to say almost as good as the stock TurboGrafx controller for whatever that's worth, despite the lack of pivot on the D-pad, except this one has extra cable, which to me is the main selling point for this thing. So yeah, that's all there is to it. Not much else to say there, so might as well go back to the live shot and get this over with.
So that was the Hyperkin Specialty Premium Hybrid Controller, whatever. I forgot what it was called. I probably wrote it in the title anyway, so... Anyways, this isn't so bad. Alright. Again, I bought it mostly for the extra cable, which is quite plentiful for my needs, at least. And, you know what? Felt good in the hands. Everything was responsive. I was like, you know, a little query about like the D-pad and such, but no, everything it worked out beautifully. Handles like, you know, as well as any competent gamepad would, which is all I could ever really ask for. So, yeah, nothing really special about this. It's just a TurboGrafx/PC Engine gamepad thing with 10-foot cable, which is all I could really ask for. It's just that. So, yeah, I'm happy with that. Next time we look at N64 controllers, because somebody asked me about that, and I got a couple. Thanks for watching. Till next time, take care, be safe, good night. I'm going to bed. Bye.